Thank you. A little bit of the old Red Wing. All right, we got a birthday boy in the house, Steve Joyner, I believe. Where's Steve Joyner at? Right there he is. Happy birthday. We did some birthday earlier, and we wanted to be sure we caught you too. How old are you? About 22. 22, he said. Tell him 22. It's better that way. All right, thanks for coming. Glad to have y'all. We're going to bring out old Danny Howell. Make Danny welcome. We're going to bring him out here and let him sing you some more songs.
Tonight, down here in the valley, I'm lonesome and know how I feel as I sit here alone in my cabin. I can see your mansion on the hill. Do you recall when we parted? The story to me here revealed, but you said you could live without love, dear, in your loveless mansion on the hill. I've waited all through the years, love, to give you a heart true and real. But I know that you're living in sorrow in your loveless mansion on the hill. The light, it shines bright from your window. The trees stand so silent and still. But I know that you're living in sorrow in your loveless mansion on the hill. In your loveless mansion on the hill. Thank you. Well, I pulled out of Pittsburgh, heading down that eastern seaboard. Got my diesel wound up, she's running like never before. Just past Jim and White, been passing everything in sight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Got a 10 forward gears in a Georgia overdrive. Taking little white pills and my eyes are open wide. Nothing bothers me tonight, does them skills alright. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, it seems like a month since I kissed my baby goodbye. I could have a lot of women, but I'm not like some of those guys. Well, I could find one to hold me tight. I could never believe it's alright. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, ICC is checking on down the line. Well, I'm a little overweight and my logbook's way behind. Well, nothing bothers me tonight. I can dodge them skills alright. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. My rig's a little low, but that don't mean she's slow. There's a flame from a stack and them smoke is burning black as coal. Well, my hometown's coming in sight. If you think I'm happy, you're right. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Thank you. In the twilight glow I see her, blue eyes crying in the rain. And as we kiss goodbye and parted, girl, I knew we'd never meet again. Love is like a dying ember, only memory remain. Through ages I'll remember blue eyes crying in the rain. Well, now my hair has turned to silver. All my life I've loved in vain. I can see her star in heaven, blue eyes crying in the rain. Someday when we meet up yonder, we'll stroll hand in hand again in a land that knows no parting. Blue in the rain. I'll see blue eyes crying in the rain. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Danny Howell. Now that's country music, folks. That's what you'll hear here. We won't be doing a whole lot of that new stuff you hear on the radio, but you'll hear some good old country stuff like that if you come here to Gilley's. And we got a fellow we're going to bring out here now, and he always does some more of that good old country stuff. And some of it he writes, and he's a good songwriter, and we're glad to have him back out here, sneaking back out onto the stage. You never know what to expect out of this guy. Make him welcome, Ricky Whitley.
All right, I'm going to do Willie Nelson. He's one of the greatest writers I know. Here's one he writ. Well, hello there. My, it's been a long, long time. Well, how am I doing? Well, I guess I'm doing fine. It's been a long time since I've seen you. Seems it was just the other day. Ain't it funny how time slips away? How's your new love? I hope he's doing fine. I heard you told him you're gonna love him to the end of time. Well, that's the same thing that you told me. Seems like it was just yesterday. Ain't it funny how time slips away? I gotta go now. Guess I'll be seeing you around. I don't know when though. Don't know when I'll be back in town. Just remember what I told you. In time you're gonna pay. Ain't it surprising how time slips away? Ain't it funny how time slips away? Thank you, folks. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. This is a computer. Thank you.
Here's what my uncle wrote back in the 20s, back when he used to be a great big star back in. Come on, y'all. Here we go. Yeehaw. Way down in Columbus, Georgia, want to be back in Tennessee. Way down in the Columbus stockade, friends had turned their back on me. Go and leave me if you wish to. Never let me cross your mind. In your heart you love another. Leave me, darling, I don't mind. Last night I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. I woke up, I was mistaken, I was peeping through the bar. Go and leave me if you wish to. Never let me cross your mind. In your heart you love another. Leave me, darling, I don't mind. Come on. Many a year with you I ramble. Many an hour I spent with you. I thought I'd win your love forever. Now you left me with the blues. Go and leave me if you wish to. Never let me cross your mind. In your heart you love another. Leave me, darling, I don't mind. Yeah, leave me, darling, I don't mind. Woo! Thank you, folks. Thank you. Here's an old gospel song. This is written by Willie Nelson. What did kids see? Oh man, that sounds good. There's a family Bible on the table. Its page is torn and hard to read, but the family family Bible on the table will ever be my key to memory. At the end of day, when work was over, and when the evening meal was done, Dad would read to us from the family Bible, and we'd count our many blessings one by one. I can still see us sitting round the table when from the family Bible Dad would read, and I can still hear my mother softly singing, Rock of ages, cleft for me. You know, this old world of ours, so full of trouble. But this old world would so much better be if we had more family Bibles on the table and mothers singing Rock of Ages, cleft for me. I can see us sitting round the table when from the family Bible Dad would read, and I can still hear my mother softly singing, Rock of ages, cleft for me. Rock of ages, cleft for me. I love you, thank you, this does it for me. Back to the Wayne, MC.
Ricky Whitley, how about a hand for Ricky? I'm going to get Miss Joanne Pope to come up here, and we're going to get the house lights on, and y'all get your tickets out. We're going to have us a little drawing. You could win some valuable prizes. Y'all just hold on. Dominic is coming. He's on his way. He's going to be our runner tonight, so he can pass out all the prizes. How about a hand for Dominic as he comes up here to the stage? Does a good job for us. First thing we're going to give away is one free pass to November the 4th show. That'd be next week, I do believe, wouldn't it? And the number is, oh, this is a lucky one, 811-711. 811-711, right there in the back. Got a ticket to next week's show. All right. Next thing we'll give away is this Thanksgiving's coming up. Y'all going to be doing lots of cooking, so here's couple of pot holders and a big old oven mitt, and we're going to give them to some good chef out there that's cooking. When you cook that possum up for Thanksgiving, you can use that. And the number is 811-713. Right there he is. He looks like a possum cooker to me, I'll tell you what.
He's all the way down from Dothan, too.
All right. Good to have you down here. And now we got a couple of locks here. We'll give them away separately to two different ones. This is a gun lock. This is to put on your gun. You wives might need this, or you husbands might need it to lock up your gun so your wife don't shoot you. That might work out better that way, hadn't you? We'll draw two of them, and you give one to each one. All right. So let's get two numbers out of there. There's one of them, and there's the other one. I believe it's this way. 811-696. Right there at the back. You can lock up your gun now. She gets one of them, and then 811-694. 694. 811-694. Right there, right there. Oh, yeah, she can lock up her shotgun now. All right, let's see what else we got here we're going to give away. We got us a little, I guess this would be a little jewelry box. You can open it up. You can put whatever you want to in there. You can hide your keys in there or anything else. Got a little bird sitting on top. Drum roll, please. And the number is, I tell you what, with these eights, it's hard to tell. 811-688. 688, right there on the aisle. Gets the little box there, a little jewelry box. All right, now we got a little sack full of stuff here. Let's see what we got in here. Let me see. We got some grapefruit bubble bath. I don't know if you ought to bathe in it or drink it. And what else is in here? Some perfume, garden lace perfume, and a little... Well, we weren't going to say anything, but now that you mention it. And a little zebra baby doll in there, and a pen, and all sorts of things. Let's see who gets that conglomeration. All right, 811-676. 676, 811-6. Right there he is, right on the aisle, right there. All right, never fails. The fellers always get that stuff, don't they? Here's I guess a salt and pepper shaker, what you'd call this. Sort of an odd thing. Hold that one. This one is an open refrigerator full of stuff, and that's the lady going to get it out. One of them's the salt and one of them's the pepper. So if you happen to be a salt and pepper collector, you'll be right up your alley. There you go. And the winner is for the dust collectors. 811-695. 695. Right there in the back. Again? 695. They pooling their numbers back there, I think. All right. Here's a whole stack of pigs. A piggy bank. One pig wasn't big enough, so they just stacked a bunch of them up, and that'll hold all your money. In this economy, it wouldn't take a very big bank to put it in, probably. 811-677 for the stack of pigs. 677, right there it is on the aisle. All right, be careful with that. You can put all your savings in that. All right, one more. We've got two more things we'll give away. Here's a flag, and it's a flag of a big old frog sitting on a lily pad. You can fly that right outside your home. 811-712 for the flag, right there in the back, 712. He gets the flag. And one other thing we'll give away is this Pampering Spa set. I can't read. Sparkling Fruit Tango. I don't know if you ought to, I think you ought to get down and roll in that probably. And it's got a moisture lotion, shower gel, deluxe slippers, a washcloth, a foot file. It's got a foot file in here. If you foundered, you can file your feet down. And a toe separator. If you need your toes separated, that's what it says. Now, the toe separator is actually a corn cob. So y'all just... And if you get the ground ditch, it works real well. 8, 11, 7, 10 for the toe separator. 7, 10, right there, right there. We want you to model the toe separator for us now. How about a big hand for Joanne and Dominic for helping us here? All right, y'all wake him up back there. He's back there taking a nap, this next guy, I think. We're going to get him woke up and get him out here, and I know you're going to enjoy him. Make him welcome again, Artie Rodriguez.
Come sit by my side, little darling. Come lay your hands on my brow and promise me that you will always be nobody's darling but mine. Be nobody's darling but my love. Be honest, be faithful, be kind, and promise me that you will always be nobody's darling but mine. Que no seas de nadie, solo mía, mi amor. Seas quien sea, bueno y cariñosa, y prométeme que solo seas mía, mi amor. I played in Spanish. You're as sweet as the flowers in springtime. You're as pure as the dew on the rose. I'd rather be somebody's darling than a poor boy that nobody knows. Ain't nobody's darling but my love. Be honest, be faithful, be kind, and promise me that you will always be nobody's darling but mine. Be nobody's darling but mine. For all you Johnny Rodriguez fans, here's you one. I'm beginning to believe I get my kicks from being hurt. Instead of making love feel better, you just make it worse. You tell me go, then call me back, and then you set me free. You always come back to hurting me. You always come back to hurting me. As sweet and stinging as a honeybee, I'm never really sorry when you leave. You always come back to hurting me. Wanting you, I know I'm throwing good love after bad, but I'll admit the worst of you is the best I ever had. I'm that way, you're that way, and maybe it's meant to be. You always come back to hurting me. You always come back to hurting me. As sweet and stinging as a honeybee, I'm never really sorry when you leave. You always come back to hurting me. You always come back to hurting me. This is the next song I'm going to do. Does anybody know who Donnie Young is out there? Well, that's, have you heard of Johnny Paycheck? Oh, yeah. All right. Well, that Donnie Young was originally Johnny Paycheck. That's his actual name. Johnny Paycheck is his stage name, but he wrote this song and many years ago. I think Ray Price did it in 1966. This is a good song. I really like it. It's got a lot of good steel on it. Here you go. Touch my heart, feel the hurt, it's destroying me. I've tried, but I can't seem to get your memory. Touch my heart, feel the hurt, the pain and misery, and tell me again what love can do for me. If you lived in my world a while, you would soon learn how to smile. 'Cause in my world there's a million ways to cry. If you had my eyes, you would see how someone changed my destiny. I'm a man who can't live and yet can't die. So touch my heart, feel the hurt, it's destroying me. I've tried, but I can't ease, Lord, your memory. Touch my heart, feel the hurt, the pain and misery, and tell me again what love can do for me. Touch my heart, feel the hurt, it's destroying me. I've tried, but I can't seem to shake her memory. So touch my heart, feel the hurt, the pain and misery, and tell me again what love can do for me. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Artie Rodriguez, how about a hand for Artie? We'll have him back every chance we get. I'll tell you what, we're going to get Ricky to come back over here and help us again. Ricky Haddock, make him welcome.
Y'all having a good time tonight? How many of you is coming back next week? How many of you gonna bring with you? 3 apiece. We're gonna check you at the door. You ran crying to the bedroom. I ran off to the bar. Another piece of heaven gone to hell. Words we spoke in anger just tore my world apart. I said they're feeling sorry for myself. Let an old man sit down beside me and look me in the eye. Said, son, I know what you're going through. You ought to get down on your knees and thank your lucky star that you've got someone to go home to. You don't know about lonely or how long nights can be till you live through the story that still lives inside of me. You don't know about sadness till you face life and life alone. You don't know about lonely till it's chiseled in stone. So I brought these pretty flowers, hoping you would understand. Sometimes a man is such a fool. Those golden words of wisdom from the heart of that old man. Showed me I ain't nothing without you. You don't know about lonely till you face life and life alone. You don't know about sadness till you face life alone. You don't know about sadness till you face life alone. You don't know about lonely till it's chiseled in stone. You don't know about lonely till it's chiseled in stone. Got me all sad and everything. Forgot what I was doing. All right. Well, I was standing by my window one cold, dark, cloudy day when I saw that hearse come rolling for to carry my mother away. Oh, with that circle beyond broken by and by, Lord, by and by, there's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Well, I told that Undertaker, Undertaker, please drive slow, for that lady you are hauling, Lord, I hate to see her go. Oh, with that circle beyond broken by and by, Lord, by and by, there's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. One more time. Went back home to that lonesome home for my mother, she was gone. There my brothers, sisters crying, what a home so sad and long. Oh, with that circle beyond broken by and by, Lord, by and by, there's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Oh, will that circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better home away in the sky, Lord, in the sky. In the sky, Lord, in the sky.
What about it for Mr. Ricky Haddock? He done a great job. You enjoyed yourself here tonight? Well, I'm sure glad you have. I got a question. You know, first of all, what about our bass player? Finest bass player there is anywhere, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. J. Newsom from Grand Ridge, Florida. That's Mr. Dirk Shores back there playing those drums all the way from Marianna, Florida. I think you probably met everybody else. Mr. Jim Williams on the keyboard, Mr. Charles Scott on harmonica, Wayne Martin fiddle, Jimmy Powell, Buster Watson, and you just heard Ricky Haddock, and this is me. I'm Charles Gilley, this is my wife, and I got one question. Would anybody here, would you like to just a good little, not just a little short version of Orange Blossom Special? Would you? I don't think the man thought I was going to throw this on him. It's off the schedule. I love throwing them off every now and then. What do you think? Come on, son, do us a little bit there. That's Wayne Martin. Is that all right? All right, that's Wayne Martin. That's just a little short version of what you come back again. We'll lengthen that out and let him really get down on it. We're going to do a little old song, I think, right now that we've never done here at the Opry. In fact, I don't know if we've ever done it anywhere. But we're going to try it on y'all. Do you mind if we try it on y'all tonight? It's one, what's the name of it, Edell? But it's a good one anyway. Come on, Jim. Can you remember it? As soon as I reach Calvary. Friend, don't worry about this heavy load I carry. Don't be concerned if it brings me to my knees. For I know a place where all my load will lighten. I'll be all right soon as I've reached Calvary. Sing one.
There soon now I'll reach the hill God got there. I'll touch that old cross that was fashioned from a tree. And it's just one precious drop of his blood now touches me. I'll be alright, you know why? 'Cause I've reached Calvary. If the feeble hands of faith could only reach out
through this dark and weary soul of unbelief. If he slipped his nail-scarred hand into my hand, I'll be alright soon as I reach Calvary. All right, boys, do something.
Mr. Jimmy Powell. Buster a hand. Mr. Wayne Martin.
Very soon now, I'll reach that old hill Golgotha. I'm gonna touch that old cross that was fashioned from a tree. And it's just one precious drop of his blood now touches me. I'll be alright, you know, 'cause I reach Calvary.
If the feeble hands of faith could only reach down, dark and weary soul of unbelief. If he slip his nail-scarred hands into my hand, I'll be alright, for then I've reached Calvary. If the feeble hands of faith could only reach down through this dark and weary soul of unbelief, if he slipped his nail-scarred hands into my hand, I'll be alright, for then